Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo, we have your prayers working, man, because I chopped down the branch, if you know what I'm talking about. Look, man, we got Cardi B on deck with an explanation. All right, we got Kendrick Lamar being accused of stealing bars, man. Ice Cube on the beef, man. We got a short video for today, man. Game dissing Rick Ross. We also got Kendrick with the blood everywhere. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your task, so go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and too. You're probably trying to figure out what I'm laughing about, all right? I want you to take a look at this image that we got here of Mount Touchmore. Look at what the damn internet has done, man. Look at what they've done. Mount Touchmore. They got the diddler, the giddler, the drizzler, and the kiddler. I say, yo, man, the internet got no chill, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what it's like out here in these streets, man. If look, the internet is not playing. If you have anybody, if you are accused of, and then they got video footage of you doing some insanity, you're gonna be on Mount Touchmore. You're gonna be on Mount Touchmore too. You know what I'm saying? Who the second dude? I don't know who the second dude is. Can somebody post in the comments who the second dude is, man? And hit us with a like. I think YouTube is putting us in jail again. They putting us in they punishing us again. And the only way we get out of that is with engagement. So I don't know. Throw an emoji up there. Throw your favorite emoji up there. Pick an emoji. Water or fire. Pick one. Okay. Get me out of whatchamacallit. Let me give you one more to make you chuckle. You ready? Somebody sent me this picture right here, man. The joint said, I call front seat, and this is your sibling. You see this, man? This is what we dealing with. All right, look. Let's get right to it. You ain't come here for all that. Listen, the bots is out here working overtime, man. They done said Kendrick's whole track is based on false information that Drake claimed he fed to Kendrick, okay? Information which, oddly enough, incinerated Drake. You mean you fed him information that he incinerated you with? Anyway, that's hilarious, but folks are coming out now talking about Kendrick Lamar stole most of his bars from old tweets, okay? You mean the man is tapped into what the culture has been talking about? This is what one person said. I think their name is Frost. They said, bruh, I need royalties off of Not Like Us. I'm not playing. Close quote. Really? Look. I'm not gonna even go to the two, you know what I'm saying, two people can't have the same thought argument, okay? Let's just grant it for a hot second. And let's grant it and say the man was on Twitter and saw the tweet that you used and used it in a song. He can't do that? You know what I'm saying? You think everything these artists say ain't something another person said at one point in time? You pay royalties every time you say, oh, it's my birthday month? You pay royalties when you say it's above me now? I mean, I can't with this. You pay royalties when you say that? You pay royalties when you use the word bruh? Does LL Cool J get royalties every time you use the word GOAT? You're like, wait, the word GOAT? Yes. In hip hop. Before that, it was Muhammad Ali's wife who gave him the title GOAT because he kept calling himself the greatest. You know what I'm saying? She get royalties? I don't think so. I mean, come on, man. The greed is disgusting when we see it coming out like this. Oh, where my money at? Go sit down. You don't get no damn money just because you use a couple of words. We've been using words all our lives, bruh. Sit down. People so slow and greedy. Anyway, we got a quick video for today. I ain't playing. Ice Cube has provided his input on the Hip Hop Avengers versus your boy. Okay? Take a listen to what Cube had to say about what's been going down.
Beefs are, they're volatile. So you always have to be careful that a beef doesn't turn into a murder. Back in the day, you do a diss record, but it would stay kind of somewhat in the hip hop community. Now, it's all over the world, all walks of life, know what's going on. And, some people can't really take that kind of humiliation. I don't really like seeing rappers beef. I don't think it's necessary to have a great career, but it happens. Hey, it's part of the game. And I think when you're in a beef, you can't really hold back. It's like being in a fight. You can't really half punch. You got to go all the way.
You like, but didn't he release No Vaseline? What, back in 1991? So you was the same person that you are like right now, 33 years ago. Same view. You got the same thought process, same principle, no growth. He said, you always have to be careful that a beef does not turn into a murder. I said, damn. But you might, Ice Cube is true on that. You don't want the beef to turn into a murder. That would be crazy, okay? Although it appears, right, that it appears to me, right, that like the artists go at it, but the slow people on the outskirts are the ones that commit the murder. Don't it seem like that? Like, it's not the artist actually committing the murder, unless the artist is the one that put the hit out, maybe, okay? I mean, some artists do commit murder, but that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's slow. Like, you're an artist and you're committing murder? Are you dumb? What artist is out here committing murder? The dumb ones. My bad. Where we at over here? Can I do a shout out right now? Let me see. All right, look. Let me give you one more story. Listen, man. It's looking more and more like your boy Drake has someone in Toronto that absolutely does not appreciate his presence, okay? Drake's brand is slowly bleeding out amidst the musical loss to Kendrick Lamar. His security caught lead earlier in the week, like on Monday or something like that. The next day, someone tried to get into his house and got arrested. They gave your boy a break on Wednesday, but on Thursday, someone actually got into your GOAT's house. Look, the one time was called and bro was arrested and taken to the hospital. Because I guess, it's being said that he's got mental issues. I mean, someone took a mental person, dropped them off at that, go inside the house. Just to, what's going on over there in Toronto? But look, I mean, I think it seems like Drake don't even care no more. I keep hearing that he's going to drop something, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, speaking of dropping stuff. Wait. Matter of fact, let me see. What do we got over here? Yeah. I heard that Drake is gonna come out with something else. I heard he's got some more stuff coming out. So everybody keeps saying he's gonna come out with something. Anyway, look. Meanwhile, in the midst of all that, Daylight has come out with another post. Okay, he said, this is what Daylight said. Now he trolling. He go, I remember it like it was yesterday. What you remember, Day? He says, I remember it like it was yesterday. K-Dot walks into the studio. I go, so what you gonna do? Dot says, I'm about to splash him. Blood everywhere. Just watch. He then went on to not say a word for 10 days. Shaking my head. This ninja really mapped this ish way out. Close quote. Yeah, we could tell. We see that. We see that part. Let me go to my shout outs real quick. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be a short one. We got a short one for today. Listen, shout out to where we at over here. Come on, man. You don't got this ready. Lucci Susan said, now today we have Drake acting like he gonna die or something. She said, Celeb, you wrong for that. I'm not wrong for that. He did act like, well, he did say, he started bringing up death yesterday. Remember that? I mean, let me ask you a question. When you have a bad day at work, do you be wanting to die? I usually feel like I want to go before I get to work. Like, that's when I think the most about heaven is when I'm going to work. That's when I start thinking about it. Like, man, I can't wait to be in heaven. I don't got to deal with this nonsense. Where we at over here? Shout out to CB Rano. Said, yo, hey Celeb, I subscribed to you and I'm just wondering, like, this is the first video I haven't seen your videos in a couple of months, and I was just wondering what's going on. Like, 1 minute you dropped off and next minute now you're back. That's what I'm saying. I think they got me. I think they, YouTube is doing this thing where they mistreat me a little bit unless I get a lot of activity in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Post something in the comment section, man. Let me know what your day was like, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell me something crazy. Tell me something crazy in the comments. Anything, man. Tell me the wildest thing you heard this week, please. Okay? Say something. It actually helps us out. When YouTube sees engagement, then they start sending us out to more people. So help your boy out. Anyway, shout out to Big Bless. Big Bless said, yo, Celeb, I've seen before a nerdy outsider comes in. I've seen this before. A nerdy outsider comes into the hood, culture as a square with no tats, no slang or sidelines on the sidelines, nothing like that. A decade later, they thugging hard and is a monster in the streets, but it's not who they really are. It's all fake persona that they've adopted to be accepted, and everyone sees it but them because they believe their own hype. I don't know, how I'm not 100%. Like, I think what happens is there are some people that, like, they may not have the means or the way, or they don't know how to be, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's say a thug or horrible. But after they get an opportunity to be able to be that, then they be that all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do believe sometimes it's like, it be in them. Like, I think sometimes stuff be in you, but you just hide it, or you don't let it out, or whatever, or you don't have the opportunity. But if you have enough, like, resources, then you might could be that. Sometimes it's the resources that make you not what you want to be. You know what I mean? Smooth said, 10 months without getting notifications. Now after getting my phone stolen, I'm on a new account and still no notifications. What the cuff? I'm still here on both channels though. Yeah, shout out to you, man. Hit the sub button, man. Hit the notification button, all that fun stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And help your boy out. And lastly, Kasia Johnson, she said, I just love your show and your voice. I said that a million times already. Well, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Look, keep doing it. You know what I mean? I don't understand why, like, don't stop. Where we at over here? My bad, I got sidetracked. Okay. Let me get right back to it. Wrap this bad boy up. Listen, man. The Game has released his diss track against Rick Ross. Okay, this is what it sounds like. Hopefully, it'll play. Take a listen real quick.
Maybach, I know the truth's inside. You 12 lemon pepper wings from a heart attack. Academics get this gold Olympic starter pack.
Now, hopefully you heard that. His delivery is good. He got good delivery. You know what I mean? This is what Rick Ross's response is to that. Clip 1 of 2. Take a look.
You niggas don't want to eat. You niggas don't want to eat. Must not. You niggas starving. You niggas starving.
Yeah, I don't think it seems like Rick Ross is like, I'm not gonna really fully even directly respond. And here's the thing, man. With this Kendrick Drake diss thing, or the Avengers or whatever, all the diss tracks that have come out this month, it's weird. Because then, we saw the diss tracks here, then we saw Chris Brown and Quavo. I mean, we appreciated that, okay? But then I saw Kasana and I Show Speed with they had diss tracks against each other. Then Ryan Garcia had a diss track talking about Henny packs. Okay. Then I saw Biden used Euphoria as a diss track against Trump. Right. I saw Suki Hana. I think she dropped a diss track against JT. They might be going back and forth too. Now the Game jumped in with a diss track against Rick Ross. I saw Shaq has a diss track against Shannon Sharp of all things. Can you believe Shaq kill O'Neal with a diss track against Shannon Sharp? And he really did it too. He really went in. I should have actually posted that story too, but but when I see the load of diss tracks coming out, like I'm like, everybody's gonna do the same thing, really? Anyway, and finally, listen, man. So they had the Met Gala thing, I guess, this week. Okay, it was Sunday maybe. And Cardi B showed up to the joint, right? She had on a gown and forgot the name of the designer. And she called him, instead of calling him by his name, she said Asian. He's Asian. A user on X was like, she was mad. She was like, for the record and recognition, and no thanks to Cardi B, the designer of her gown is Lee, who's Chinese. I'm sorry, ain't Asian Chinese? I thought Asian was Chinese. Can someone let me know in the comments if Asian is Chinese? She said, who's Chinese? The gown took 2 months to make. Hey, take a listen to what Cardi B had to say about that.
Hi guys, I want to make this very clear because I see a former director of Vogue trying to be funny, or like maybe because he felt offended about something or whatever. And I see a lot of you guys fake gagging on Twitter. But I want to make this very clear, right? First thing first, when I was on the carpet, I was very scared because the dress was supposed to be like on a little podium, and I've been practicing how to pose on the podium, but at the carpet I wasn't allowed to use the podium, so I had a lot of things on my mind, and I was being rushed to the front of the line. So when I was getting interviewed, I kind of forgot to pronounce the designer's name, because his name is a little bit complicated. So I was like, damn, how to pronounce his name? Like, my mind was just racing. I think the former director of Vogue, he got offended because I said Asian designer. I said Asian designer because I know that the designer was Asian, but I wasn't sure what nationality the designer was. And I feel like it's offensive if I was to be like, oh, some Chinese designer, or some Korean designer, or some Vietnamese designer, because I feel like I don't want to get somebody's nationality mixed up. So I said an Asian designer. So I didn't say that to be offensive or to get your little Speedos in a bunch. But I do feel like, as a person that work in fashion, I feel like the designer and my stylist, we work really hard for this theme. So for you to be kind of shady because you feel offended or whatever, it just proves why you're the former director. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're trying to offend me, but you're actually offending the people that work behind the scenes. You're actually offending the people that spend hours and hours on phone calls and on Zooms and money on this design, just because you got offended by a comment that I made without you not even knowing why I said it, how I said it. And for you guys to talk about like, oh, she don't know this, she's not a fashion, she's this, she's not gonna get invited this year. Baby, I'm Cardi B.
Hey, look, in the words of Joe Coy, rice is rice. Yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Yeah, man, look, black is black is black is black is black. Yeah, you got Africans, you got Haitians, you got Jamaicans. They're black, okay? You got freaking, you know what I'm saying? You got the Spaniards and the French and they're Europeans, okay? White, they're white, all right? Latino, I'm not going to try to figure out whether you're Puerto Rico, Mexican, or Ecuador, El Salvador. I don't know, man. You're Latino, okay? I mean, come on, man. Japanese, Singapore. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. Like, y'all look the same. We can see it in the eyes. You know what I mean? Look, I almost said it's Japanese. It's Asian, man. Damn. People are so, all you sensitive people need to get the hell up off the internet, because the internet is not for the sensitive, okay? Obviously, the internet is not for sensitive people. Get the hell up off the internet. They're Asian. Chinese is Asian. And she clearly didn't want to say Japanese, because then the Chinese are going to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I almost said something crazy. You like what? Like, I was gonna say something crazy just now, okay? I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, you like what you gonna say? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I'm like. What more? So I can get deeper in jail? No, thank you. Okay. Hit us with a like. Hit us with a sub if you ain't subbed already. Hit that notification bell, man. Leave a comment in the thing. And also, you know what I'm saying, if you have any questions about, you know what I'm saying, what we do, how we are, anything like that, man, you can hit us on the gram. You know what it is. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.